The Orton-Gillingham approach to me is a multisensory approach using hand movements and using their visuals, using manipulatives, everything kind of together, the way children learn. Orton can be used for whole group instruction. Even though we originally trained one-on-one, that was not very time effective for a classroom teacher. And so we thought this is just an excellent approach to use for children of all learning abilities, of all ranges, and how we can adapt it for classroom use. You usually begin with a review of a previously taught skill. We're going to review our sound first review. And what is that? What does that say? Shun. Spell it for me. T-I-O-N. What does it say? Shun. Write it on your arm. T-I-O-N. What does it say? Shun. Actually, almost the entire time is spent of review of some sort. So you're reviewing a previously taught skill. I've taken out the red words whole group. We did start that out at the beginning of the year, and I usually move it over into the small group because, again, the disparity in ranges and ability levels. I'm going to go right to the end, and I'm going to do what? I'm going to circle shun. We're segmenting this word. There you go. Now back it up for me. What next? Journey? I do. Can you tell me why? What is your vowel pattern here, and why are you talking? Only talking I should hear is journey right now. Be very good. So she's pointing out we have a, what is this? Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. And usually in that pattern, we divide between the two consonants. Very good. Now, having done that, we're able to separate this word and say it. Would you blend that for me? Segment and blend. What's the first syllable? Dick. Second syllable? Hey. Last syllable? Shun. What's the word? Dictation. Can you tell me why this is a short I and this is a long I? Anybody? Who would know that? Why is that first syllable a short vowel sound? Kamaya? Yes, but what do we call this? She says because there's a consonant by it. Would you speak up more, a little louder so I can understand what you're saying? She said there's a consonant here which does what to this vowel? Closes it. And in a closed syllable, the vowel is short. Good job. Tay. It's talking. What is that? Say it. Long syllable, the door is open. It's an open syllable. So in open syllables, the vowel sound is usually long. Closed syllable, the vowel is usually short. And I said usually because there are rule breakers. Good job. How about the next word? You are super duper. They could take a big word, take it down in pieces and master those and really see that they can, they're amazed at seeing that they can really read multisyllabic words. They're impressed with themselves. The visual drill, what I've done was, instead of using the card deck that takes a little while to do this and do this and do this and fumble around with it, by putting it on a PowerPoint, I can move quicker. And so I can run through that 2 or 3 times. As I did, I divided the kids up, boys, girls, going through the whole thing once and then with them. So that helps. Visual drill. You see the letters. You give me the sound it represents. I can see the letters. Okay, this isn't brand new to you. All right? R. And where is this located? At the end of a word. Short vowel marker at the end of a word. Next. Shun. We're experts on this one. O. Come on, quick. Or. Why aren't we clicking here? Together. First sound. First sound. G. And when does it say j? Hand. Give me a hand. When it's followed by an E, I, or Y. Good job, Aunt. I chose sounds for the auditory drill based on the newness. Yep, these are the sounds and letters and vowel teams and all those kind of things that they just learned, and we just want to make sure they have it to mastery. They have short vowels to mastery, long vowels to mastery for the most part, and now we're doing with vowel teams and blends and digraphs and those kinds of things so that we can master those. Okay, what do we have? I, comma, I, consonant, silent E, comma, I, G, H, comma, Y. Good job. Give me the spelling for X. That's it. Next. Ank. 3 letters put together to say ank. What are they? A-N-K. I don't need a comma. I said 3 letters put together to say ank. What are they? A-N-K. Good job. Trying to challenge them more with multisyllabic, with the blending. So we start off with 1 syllable with blends and digraphs and vowel teams again. And then we start adding on syllables so that, it becomes a little bit more challenging. Go. Quatch. Blame. Shamar. Crike. Get your eyes up here. Zone. Glim. Oh. Limp. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. I need somebody to know what they're talking about. Josiah? For golf. Do we like that? No. He said, PH says, does it? No. It does. It does. He's absolutely correct. Repeat it. For golf. Good job. Mesh. Which hand? Which is it? Defend yourself. Kamai, which one is it? Why sti instead of sty? Rosangel, I need you in that seat. Tell me the rule. A 1-syllable word, that Y is usually pronounced I. Yeah. And a multi-syllable word, it's usually pronounced E. So that's her best bet in pronunciation. Although that's not the total rule, we have some rule breakers. But that's her best bet. Zirsty. Good job. You never give the children words that they have not been introduced to, the sounds, to be able to put those sounds together to create the word. So it has to be known, taught, used, and they should be able to put them together from there. All right, spell ignore. I-G-N-O-R. The spelling list and the sentences, the dictated sentences as well, they're all created based on skills previously taught. So taught ER and AR and ORE and those kinds of things, blends, digraphs. Then you create your words based on that. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. That was perfect. Perfect. All right, couple of sentences. Mom put lotion on my arms and legs last night. Repeat. Mom put lotion on my arms and legs last last night. Repeat it. Mom put lotion on my arms and legs last night. Write it. All right. Mom, spell it for me.
Capital L-O-N.
Put.
P-U-T.
Lotion.
L-O-T-I-O-N.
Good job. All right. Real quickly, new skill. Chur. Say it. Chur. Spell it for me. T-U-R-E says what? Chur. Say it again. T-U-R-E says chur. This is another final stable syllable. Has a lot in common with shun, and that generally it is located where? At the end of a word. Final stable syllable kind of went in conjunction with the T-I-O-N, another final stable syllable. So similar in that respect. I didn't choose it. It's there because it came up in, this was lesson 23 of our reading program. And so I taught it because that's what was presented. And I'm trying to stick very closely with the skills that they present in the course of that week. Sometimes too many skills on during that time and you spread them out, but that's why it was chosen for today. In this case, you did that. What's the word? Capture. Good job. How about this word? Rupture. Good job. How about this word?
Suture.
Okay. Which is it? Which is it? Somebody that knows for sure how this would be pronounced, raise a hand and tell me. I said raise a hand. Thank you, Paris. What do you think? And why would you say suture instead of suture? What kind of, after we have separated, what do you have? At the end, so it's an open syllable, and it's usually going to be long. Good job, smart girl. All right, let's read. Practice reading with partner. So once you finish this, you partner up, you read each other, the list of words and the sentences, right? Our children learn the transitions. I mean, this is something we practice on a daily basis. They know that after the whole group lesson, we'll go into small groups. They'll go into their learning activities. Then, what's number 2? Practice book pages 113 and 116. Travell. Page 113 is additional practice with shun and chur, and 116 with your verbs. We've been working on the verbs, okay? It's something we practice every day. It's something that's pretty constant in our daily routine. You, back table. I want you to turn, yes, and go to the back table. All right, Leon, I need you at the back table. Thank you. And you don't have to bring a pen. Tom. Okay? You don't need it. Just go to the back table. Rose Angel, come see me. We're going to do some additional practice on chur. But before we do, we're going to do some working on some blending sounds. In small groups, today I pulled 4 of my students who needed, they're on the struggling list. They're on the struggling list. And I pulled them back for additional reinforcement on the new skill, chur. Before going into that, we did do some additional blending practice. Until I point to you, okay? Say the sound. If you need to touch and blend, do that for me, okay? All right, starting with you. Say it. First sound. Say it. Confidence. Next. Good job. Next. Good. Next. G. Sit up. First sound. G. X. Say it. Sit up. Let me hear. There you go. Next for you. E. E. Z. Liz. Good job.
Please let me know now.
What is that? What is it? No.
Know if you will be
What's that last word?
late.
Good job. Brian, that was really good. You did a good job. Proud of you. And the expectation of students sitting at their seats while I'm doing small group is that they're doing their learning activities. We are too large to do station rotations in here. I have 27 students and we're pretty packed. So I list those activities on the board. We go over each activity, what is to be expected, and the order they are to be done with explicit instructions not to bother me, and then I come over with my group. After releasing my small group, we transitioned back in the whole group to review and reinforce what we have been working on, which was the CHR. So we reviewed the worksheet, trying to see if who's mastering, and that gives me some information. Do we need to work on this a little more? Do we need to, lend a couple more days to it? Do they have it, don't have it? What might my next steps be for them? Starting from the bottom, ready girls, and read. Manufacture.
Adventure.
Vulture.
Scripture.
What's that word? What's that word? Why don't I like gesture? What? Why don't I like that? Somebody raise their hand and tell me why it would not be gesture. Is followed by an E, so it would make a what sound? J sound. Now, there's no excuse for anyone to have anything incorrect. Believe me when I tell you, you will not leave me unless that's done. Make it happen. The rest of you, if you are finished, raise your hand. If you have corrected your paper, give me a hand. All right, good. Those people may clean up and get ready for you. I think good teachers think about and reflect on what they're doing and how they can make things better. And so I'm always doing that. How, what could go better here? What can I do differently? How can I be more effective for the children? So in that respect, it's always a work in progress. The difference that it makes in the children and their reading and the concepts, awesome. Just, the discrepancy and the variance in the abilities is just awesome.